second most played archetype of the spring season.
And their Wings is, well, along with Oxalate, look at that demeanor. I mean, they both look pretty confident. Oxalate looks really serious. He's out to win.
I think Wings is in it to win it because he's got that cat poster behind him, Paw Wars. Get it? Nah, man, I'm in. I like puns.
And there's a double bandit being dropped here.
They're going to charge right into each other.
Oh, it looks like they have maybe a similar deck almost.
It's hard to say because so many different archetypes are running bandit, and then goblin and bats are always seen together often as well. But you're right, no win condition cards have been revealed yet. This could go either way. I'm expecting maybe a Mega Knight.
Oh, a pump comes off from the side of Oxalate. You know what?
Giant
I
beatdown?
think, yeah, Golem or Giant Beatdown, I think.
Ah, it's Giant Beatdown, but Night Witch gives it away.
Comes out.
Night Witch gives it away because you see so many times that the opponent wants to do something along the lines of like Giant Night Witch at the river in response to something like an Elixir Collector.
Yeah, nice tower damage, the poison and miner getting there uncontested, taking down that tower down to 1747.
Now Wings has the miner not banned in this match. Ooh, it was
and
Golem.
it's Golem.
All right. Oxalate cooler dude than I gave him credit for.
Oh, he's
I like
dabbing.
Golem decks.
Oh, and his Pekka comes out.
Wow, yes, right. Pekka not banned this matchup. So that's going to be very tough for Oxalate because, I mean, obviously, how do you get rid of a Pekka when you're on offense and they play a defensive Pekka? What can you even do, right? You can't rocket it. You can't lightning it. One of the most effective things I've seen is things like Minion Horde or Minions just to burn it down, or things like Tornado just to pull it away from your tank.
Yeah, for sure. And look at that Pekka just doing such quick work. But the Golem is going to get that death damage on the tower. So that was somewhat of a good push for Oxalate, taking that tower actually down to 1,700 health here.
Yeah,
below.
the giant, the Golem can make it to the tower, and just from the explosions and the few random shots alone, he's already taken the damage lead. But Miner coming in to tie it back up for Wings.
Yeah, and Oxalate needs to answer against his miner. He cannot let a miner just attack the tower like that, uncontested. And look at how much health this is taking from down. Taking down is 1235.
The good news for Oxalate is that Miner is out of cycle, so he can put down that Elixir Collector, and it forces his opponent to just have a poison for it. Now, poison's actually going to be, I mean, it's good against pumps, but I think the goal here is that he can now put a Night Witch and an Electro Wizard behind his Golem, and he's not going to have a poison to deal with.
Yeah, those goblins got a few stab on that tower, and it takes it down to 1023 here. Ooh. And then the Pekka gets dropped, taking out the Electro Wizard and the Night Witch, but the Golem is going to hit that tower for one shot, two shots. He's going to get another hit.
Pekka forgot there was a Golem to fight.
Yeah.
The explosion of the Golem wipes out the Goblins and deals more damage. That tower is now down to, well, I'd say Fireball range, but there's no Fireball in Oxalate's deck, so he's got to get that thing down to Zap range. It's just a little out of Zap range.
Yeah, very close to Zap range. You think he's going to cycle to Zap? Yeah, he's going to try to cycle to Zap.
So let's count the cards. He needs 4 cards. I don't think there's anything Wings can do. I don't think he can do 1,000 damage in the next 5 seconds, but I could be wrong here. There's 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards, 4 cards,
and he cycles back to the Zap, and GG. Wow, well played by Oxalate. I mean, such a good job there, connecting the Golem to tower. And you think that if you have a Pekka,
he has an Inferno Tower, and B plays a high tempo enough game style that it takes a long time for Oxalate to get his Elixir Collector out. You can't really play an Elixir Collector if it's constantly getting rocketed and if it's giving opportunities for Goblin Barrel and stuff on your tower.
Yeah, I'm just kind of happy that Golem won because it had a 75% win rate last week. Played 4 times and won 3 times in NA.
Wow.
So right now it's 1-1.
It's one of my favorite decks. I mean,
win rate.
It's so fun to play on the ladder. I love seeing the innovation that people come up with for it in tournaments because you have the wide range of legendaries that are easy to play with it in challenges.
It looks like Oxalate is following the trend. He may be playing a very similar deck because he won with it.
Yes.
And he may be playing Golem again. And this has happened last week. As soon as the player wins game 1, they will play normally the same archetype, switch up a few cards, and then play it in game 2.
Oxalate, great job there. Used his defensive bandit to catch the miner, so even though the poison did work down the Elixir Collector, he still does have a few pumps left in it, so he's going to get a little bit of an Elixir advantage.
Yeah,
there.
and he has a Ice Spirit and a Bandit to counter the miner really hard. And there's a Golem coming out again. And does Wings have the Pekka? Yes, he does.
So they both stuck on the same deck. Oxalate gave a little exhale and an eye wiggle.
This time Wings didn't dab. He didn't dab this time. He like shook his head and smirked. He's like, I got to play this properly to make sure that Golem does not get to the tower here.
Yeah, I think he knows that it took him outplaying a not great matchup in the last one, and he's going to have to do it again. It is not easy to beat some of these players once, and definitely twice in a row is not going to be a cakewalk.
What a beautiful Ice Spirit by Oxalate there. He puts it right in front of the Bandit so it doesn't get a charge up, and the Bandit when he gets a few shot in tower, and then he's able to focus and put more Elixir on the left tower, and he's going to get this tower with that play here. Beautiful play by Oxalate here. Yeah,
the log came down for Wings. I think one thing that we've seen in both of these matchups is that if Wings uses his poison on an Elixir Collector, that opens him up. It's a vulnerability against the Golem deck. When the Golem deck has Golem, Electro Wizard, Night Witch, you really need the poison on the bridge to keep that push from getting too
Yeah, and I
big.
think Oxalate just built his deck so well. Think about Bandit, Ice Spirit, counters the Miner really well. And if you use poison on the Elixir Collector, you don't have poison for the Night Witch Golem push.
Right, and that's exactly what's happened twice now, 2 games in a row. You're seeing the poison being used to keep the Elixir Collectors from getting out of control, and then, you know, you're going to see a Golem here in the middle, and maybe like a Night Witch behind it. He's just not going to have the tools to stop it. A log isn't good enough because all those bats that are coming out or the minions in the sky aren't hit by log. And if you log the Night Witch, he just makes more bats.
Yeah, and Oxalate is just going to play defense here. I don't think he's going to drop a golem. He's going to play really, he doesn't have to play defense. Just let the timer go down, and he's going to win this game. And he knows it right there.
Yeah, it's a little fist pump for Oxalate as he sweeps Wings, giving Wings his first match loss of the Crown Championship fall season. We got 15 seconds to go, but I think they're both, you know, the exhale has occurred for both players already.
Yeah, and that just shows you, like, Oxalate came in this matchup prepared. I guess he must have figured out the deck. Wings played the same deck from game 1, thinking that maybe Oxalate will switch